Hello. So you came to use our Cricut. We have a CricutMaker, and you wanted to make a sticker or an iron-on for a t-shirt, some fabric. The Cricut machines, and there's several of them, can cut a lot of things, but most people usually use them to cut vinyl for stickers or for iron-ons, paper, cardstock, food box cardboard like cereal boxes. But the different machines can cut more than that based on which machine you get because it has more power in them. We have a CricutMaker, so you could look up and see what other things you can cut. Usually it's thicker things, things that are a little bit more dense. So there is our CricutMaker. Now, to use a CricutMaker, you need to be in Design Space to talk to it. Now, we have Design Space on our computer, or you can get it yourself. You do need to have an account. And it often, if it does updates, they will automatically download when you go to turn them on, when you click on to open it up. So I'm going to go New Project. I'm going to go New Project. Why doesn't it like me sometimes? Okay. So up here on the right, you kind of want to tell it which machine you're using. So there you see there's some different machines. We are using a Maker because it's got some presets in it and knows what it can do. There's some different sizes, like the Joy is a small, like it only does it up to like hand size, like 4.5 by 6.5. Okay, so if you're doing text, you can just design here. Now you don't have to design in Cricut. You can design elsewhere and bring stuff in, or you can bring images in. They want to sell you lots of things. We don't buy anything from Cricut. So there is some text. I'm going to type. You can change sizes, you can change spacing, it's a basic editor. You can change where it is, and we'll get to that. You can just grab and move it, kind of thing. Here's where you can change some fonts. Again, we don't buy anything. There are lots of free fonts. And for some reason, when I click on system, it's not showing any, it's just spinning. Like it can't find fonts. I know I've got fonts there that are free and different ones. I don't know why it's doing this all of a sudden. It just updated the version, so I don't know. So I'm going to stick with the Cricut Sans, okay? And now I'm going to go get an image from somewhere. But where I tend to go is a place called The Noun Project, thenounproject.com. Free account. They give you free, copyright free, copy free SVGs and PNGs. I tend to do the SVGs more than PNGs, but you can bring in a PNG. You can just grab anything from, wherever you find images. Lots of places to find images, but you do need to pay attention to like the detail that you want, because again, you're going to peel vinyl off and leave vinyl down, and so if it's like really thin vinyl you're leaving, like this, like these stripes on the wings are going to be kind of a pain to leave down. Now you can peel off and leave on whatever you want. You didn't have to. You could peel these out as holes and leave the white there and leave the black there even. So you get to choose what you want to leave when you have to peel things off. I tend to look more for things that are big, solid kind of things. So let's get this one. Ooh, nah, I don't want to do that one. Something might not be bad. I want to show you something. So where is... I've already got one, but I'm trying to take you through the whole process. But there's one other thing that sometimes happens. There we go. It's over here. Okay. Really? Okay. So I said, get this icon, basic download, continue. And see, it's got words there created by. This is why I'm going to download the SVG, because those come in individually. If I do the PNG, it comes in as a whole picture, and I would need to like crop the picture somewhere. So if you got somewhere easy to crop the picture, that's fine. because I don't want those words in there. So now we come to upload. Now we come to upload. Oh, wow, what's it doing? And obviously I've already done this. Then we're going to browse. Make sure you know where things are at. This is noun. This is the name, noun butterfly. Whoop. Yep. Open. It says cut. So, I mean, you can also draw and write with the Cricut using pen. So sometimes it'll come in and, hey, do you want to draw this or do you want to cut it? I just want to cut it. So we upload it several times, obviously, and then we click select it and add to canvas. There we go. So let's get it out of the way right now. Now see, all the letters came in separately. That's fine. I just need to delete them. So I'm gonna, and I haven't found a way to like delete a whole chunk. Like selecting the top one, selecting the bottom one. You know, I've tried Command, I've tried Shift, I've tried Control. Right now I'm just hitting Shift, click to delete them. And this is where I said, you know, if you do a PNG, you wouldn't be able to do this here. You'd have to take that image and elsewhere kind of crop out the words. All right, so you gotta be careful you don't delete other stuff. Now, all these parts are separate. So you could literally like delete one or move one, which that's not what you want to happen, right? So we need to attach them all or group them or weld them or unite them. They kind of all do the same thing, but they do actually do different things. So I just attached them all. Okay, now I want to let's put pollinator up top. Let's put the word up top, and I'm going to put it, yeah, you didn't listen to me. Quarter. I'm going to put a little border. I don't want to put it at 0, 0. I want to give a little border for the vinyl. And then I want to make this smaller. I can make it smaller up here. Let's make it 4 inches. And again, there is that lock to lock the aspect. And now I want to center them up, because I want them to show up on my vinyl the way I want them to be. I'll tell you about that in a minute. It's still not. I want to get it to be just under 5. So let's go here. All right, there we go. And it's not centered anymore, so I probably need to center it again. Okay, awesome. So now we're going to go hit make it. And here's something that's going to happen. It's on a mat. Okay, I've got a mat. Confirm. And this is what it does, because it sees words and then it sees an image. So it says, hey, we want to do this twice, don't we? It's like, no, I want to do this all at once. That's how I design stuff. So I need to select everything and attach them, or weld them, or group them, you know, weld them, unite them, kind of thing. Attach just kind of puts separate images together, whereas the weld and unite are merging images. They would end up doing the same thing for this, but if I had things overlapping, they'd be completely different things. All right, now I'm going to hit make it. There, that's what I want. Okay, so if you were doing iron-on, you need to mirror the image, the words. You don't have to mirror the image if you don't want to, but you do have to mirror the words. Now you can mirror it here, or you can actually mirror it back in the design. And then I want to hit continue. Actually, let's go to. We'll go to the Cricut. So we've got our Cricut here. We're going to open it up. We've got the power on. We've got our mat and our vinyl. I'm going to put it on. Pretty much square. Okay, and now we're ready. Now I do got to come back to that continue now. Hit continue. It's saying, hey, we're attached to USB. You can also Bluetooth to the Cricuts. Now I got to choose my material. We just got vinyl. Pressure is default. You know, you can do lighter or more kind of thing. Now it wants to load materials. So back to the camera. Because it's flashing a light at me. That's the load. So I kind of got to push it up here. There's some guides here. Push it up to the rubber rollers and then press that. Now, very, very, very important. Behind your Cricut, you need like 12 inches of space because this is going to push through. So you need 12 inches of empty space, or not quite 12, back there. Okay? Now it's flashing that thing. That's the go. So let me show you here because it's saying, hey, we're ready. Press go. Press the flashing go button. Boom. Now on a Cricut Joy, there's no actually button to press on the machine. You would actually press go here. So we're going to press. And we're not cutting too much out, so we're going to let it go. So I pulled it in to check the mat. Now it's processing the image. I'll show you what it's doing here. See how it says it's cutting. It gives you a nice little, hey, how far are we going? It all depends on how detailed you had. So we're a quarter of the way done. We're going to watch it cut. Let's see, how far is it? 2/3 of the way done. It's done. Now that's flashing to unload, so you press that, kicks it out, pull off, and now cut. It's down to there, so now I'm going to cut off the rest, and oop, that's okay. You gotta be careful. It's sometimes hard to see. Alrighty, come on, turn. Scissors aren't turning on me. Boom. So there is my. So I got a piece there to save for someone. Now I need a pick tool, and we're going to close you up a little bit so I can get here. We need to weed the vinyl. So start picking. The R, sometimes it's, sometimes the vinyl sticks too well, so the R stayed. So while I'm picking it, I kind of need to make sure the R gets pressed out. So the O's, yeah, I don't know, some of the vinyl is just not cutting perfectly. So that's what we got to do. We got to then peel this. And you got to pay attention to make sure everything comes off and stays on there. So you peel that, and then you get some transfer tape, which is just other sticky stuff. You get some transfer tape, which is just more sticky stuff. So once you get it all peeled, you're going to put this on, and you rub it really well to make it stick. Usually there's a burnishing tool. Rubbing it, doing this, getting there, and then you peel it off, and then you take this to wherever you want to put the sticker and put it on and burnish it on. So that's how to use the Cricut. Enjoy.